Let me tell you a little bit about what it's like to work with us, and we'll go from there. So for the bookkeeping, bookkeeping is one of the most important parts of the whole process, right? It's where you kind of make most of the decisions about your, taxes, right? Is in the bookkeeping. It's not that complicated. We're just doing it well. What happens is we have an online portal. We are a technology company for sure. And so you log into the online portal, you would connect your bank accounts. That allows us to download all your transactions automatically. We take that, and then we have you also answer some questions about your business. Now, based on the answers to your questions, and also the fact that we do this like 400 times a year, we're going to do a pretty decent first draft on your bookkeeping. I like to say we get it about 85% of the way there. We'll send that over to you. You go through and you just, fix some things if we got anything wrong. This is personal, it should have been business. This is business, it should have been personal, or, if things are categorized wrong. And then once you're done, once you're happy with it, then that's it. It goes back to us, and that's your bookkeeping. The way I like to explain it to people, it's like the difference between like taking a test and correcting a test, right? So we'll go through, we'll make sure there's no duplicates, we'll make sure we got all the transactions, we'll make sure everything's categorized in the correct category that we can use when we file your taxes, and then we'll send it to you, and you just have to go and make the modifications, make the changes. And it's obviously much faster to correct a test than to take a test. We'll do the first draft, and then we'll formalize it, and we'll classify it. And like I said, we'll get it about 85% of the way there. We send it over to you, you just correct it, kind of like you would at the end of the year. So if you have a lot of checks, there's two options. One is you can send us that, what the checks are for. The other option is when you're, doing your edits, the checks will be on there, and then you can just comment on that, what the information was. It doesn't take us too long either way. When we do car deductions, there are two options in how you can take car deductions. You can take it in mileage, or, and this is the way that usually 9 times out of 10 ends up being, a higher deduction, is you add up all the automotive expenses for the year. So anytime you put gas in the car, all car washes, all repairs, right? And then you add all those up, and then you take the business use percentage. If you're using this car 100% for business, if it's owned by the corporation and is used 100% for business, then you take 100% of those expenses, plus depreciation on the car as well. So generally for our clients, we do bookkeeping 3 times a year. We do a mid-year bookkeeping. We do one in November, December for the S-Corp clients so they know how much to pay themselves, and one at the end of the year. However, if you do want it more regularly than that, say you want it monthly so you can, review your financials, then we're able to do that for you as well.